What's the most surprising thing about Censor? Watch till the end to find out.
Doug Smart, producer, Ident Investment Films. Maybe Enid could watch my latest Frederick North submission. Wanted a woman's eye on his film.
It's the early 1980s in the UK, and Enid Baines, played by Neem Algar, is a censor working for the unnamed British Board of Film Censors. They spend all day, every day, reviewing video nasties such as The Driller Killer and Cannibal Holocaust. But Enid has had a traumatic childhood with the loss of a sister, and when reviewing a particular film, Don't Go in the Church by the director Frederick North, it starts to stir some familiar and disturbing memories in her. Is her sister perhaps still alive, or was she the victim of a snuff movie? Was the director North somehow involved? Enid has to sidle up to the sleazeball producer Doug Smart, played by Michael Smiley, to try to find out. First up, Neem Algar is just spectacular in this movie as the bookish Enid who's going progressively off the rails. Whilst I found some of her co-stars perhaps a little wooden in their roles, Algar absolutely knocked it out of the park. Her scenes with Michael Smiley are particularly impressive. Frano Bailey-Bond directed and co-wrote this, and what really impressed me is just how fresh and original it was to see a movie of this type from the viewpoint of a censor. Now, since writing my review, I understand there is another film from 1985 called Evil Ed that covers similar ground, but I haven't seen that. Where it might divide audiences is that it's not a pure murder mystery story or a pure horror film, although it certainly does have its horrific moments. It's more an intriguing study of the progressive mental decline of a young lady. This is brought out most brilliantly by the surreal finale, which for me is one of the best endings of any film I've yet seen in 2021. It also features some spectacular film editing by Mark Towns, who also did the mesmeric Saint Maud. This is a challenger for one of my films of the year this year, so I'm giving Censor 4 stars out of 5, making it a big art house. Oh, and that surprising and indeed ironic thing about the movie is it managed to get away with only a 15 certificate rather than an 18 certificate. Given all of the video nasty content that you see within the film, I think it was a bit lucky with that. You can read my full review at bobthemovieman.com.